Welcome, welcome, everybody, and a very special welcome. Welcome again, Suzy Gray. How are you, Suzy?
I'm doing great. Great. I'm in
Oh,
Southern California. The weather's warm, so we're good down here. So,
oh, beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful.
yes.
Well, I want to congratulate you on another great book. You're making such
Thank
a
you.
difference in the world. Can you please tell everybody the title of your new book? And I know you've got a little cover there.
Yes, it's called, I'll show you, Teddy the Bear, A Story for Anxiety. So I
Oh,
know that's a big issue with I mean, from little kids to older people. So I wanted to try to touch on, something that would be meaningful. So,
and
um,
you did a
yeah,
beautiful job with that.
yes,
Congratulations, Suzy. So, can
thank
you
you.
tell us what is the book about and who is it for?
Okay, I can. So, it is a book for kids 6 through 8. I raised the age a little bit because I thought it was about the first day of school,
Hmm.
and um, and then anyone who has anxiety really in your life, I think it will help anybody, any age. Special brain. It's a special way of thinking. So, and it's about a bear named Teddy who feels different and alone from other kids in his school. Um, and the what ifs. What if he doesn't remember what he learned last year? What if no one wants to play with him at recess? So it's a big anxiety question. So what if? So he's afraid to go to school. He tossed and turned all night, woke up with butterflies in his stomach, and his dad helped him take the small steps to school, and picture himself eventually in the book go to the beach, and he takes his five senses, and then he can live in the present. So um, it's kind of like that. Again, I just really want to help kids. But Teddy knows he can finally go to school because he has support of his family and friends who kind of understand his anxiety as well. It always has twists and turns, and of course, he never thinks he can fit in or make friends or be less anxious, but he can remember his experiences at the beach and can come out of hiding with under his covers with his stuffy and actually
Hmm.
get to school. So he takes a chance. It's not easy, but he learns to live in the present and not worry about the past or the future so much. So
Yes. I think a lot of kids will relate to this book. A lot of
yeah, I'm
people will relate to
hoping.
this book. Yes. What
Yeah.
is it that you hope that parents and kids will take away from the book?
Well, it's kind of like my last book that these I can't even say it, neurodivergent brains are not broken. And these kids are not alone. There's other people going through these same things. And, sometimes they feel like I'm broken. I'm not like other kids. So I'm hoping their brains just think differently, and
Yeah.
they can't do anything about that. That's just how their brains work. So I want them to feel accepted with empathy and understanding and give kids, parents awareness and address again the what ifs, what if that's a lot of anxiety. What if
Nice.
this happens? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I love that. I think it's going to be so, so useful. And you mentioned your
yeah,
first book. So do you have your
yeah.
first book with you? Can you show everybody your first book and tell them what the first book is about?
Oh my gosh. Well, this is on autism, and it is such a beautiful book. And people have told me how many lives it has touched.
Oh,
And I'm not a beautiful marketer, but I kind of dole them out to people, and they just really, really appreciate. And uh, Estelle did just beautiful. I mean, she's just a great illustrator. So it's fun to have that, and I give it to people.
yes, that must feel so good to hear that your book has made a difference in the life of a
Yes.
child. Can you think of a specific example that you would like to share how your first book has impacted somebody?
Well, it's a good friend of mine. She has an autistic boy who's, I think, 11 now. And this little sister, is not autistic, but she would take it and read it to her friends. And
Mm,
the mom sent me pictures of her reading this book to her friends, help her friends understand what she's going through and what her brother
nice.
is experiencing. So I thought that was really sweet. But
Oh. That is
that she
so
could
sweet.
share that, yeah, with her
Mhm.
friends.
So
So
great. So great. Well, I want to take a moment and let everybody know that the first book and also this new book, Teddy the Bear, A Story for Anxiety, is available today on Amazon. So please go there, grab both books. These are
oh,
amazing
you're so
books that
sweet,
all children, I really believe all
sweet.
families should have these books in their home. So whether you have a
Yeah,
child that's suffering from anxiety or you know of other children that are, I think it's really important for us to also share those types of books with our children that maybe don't suffer from that, but can see their friends who are and can
yeah.
relate to that and know a little bit more about it. So friends, go to Amazon. The books are available in
You're so sweet.
paperback, hardcover, and ebook version.
Yes,
So,
thank you.
what inspired you to write another book? What inspired you to write the second book?
Well, I just wanted to keep helping kids with I can't say that word right now, neurodivergent brains. I just wanted to keep
Yes.
helping kids, because I know they feel a lot of times broken and alone, and help their peers and their parents and their teachers understand them, and to understand themselves. Like, I'm not alone and I'm not broken. I just have a different type of brain. So, again, I am a mom of 8 kids. So we had books in every nook and cranny in our house, and I'm a psychologist and a PhD and a postdoc. Um, so I just think all these experiences help me understand kids, and I just want other people to understand them as well. And it's not easy to really understand something that is different
Yes.
like that. So I just wanted to help them, and I wanted the kids themselves to appreciate the fact that they have strengths and they have challenges, yes, but that's okay. You're accepted. You're not alone. You're not broken. So that's
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
why I wrote a second book about neurodivergent brains. I can't even say it. Anyway, yes,
Yes. Susie, do you know what I really appreciated about the book? Of course, the story, but then in the end, you have explanations of what things
yes.
are and also questions. And tell us a little bit about that because I think that's very beneficial for families.
Yeah, so just the story is great to read to kids, but to help parents and teachers understand, what's going on and, how they can help, I think is important too. So I try to put links to, like um actors and things that have anxiety, and that they're just not these people in this compartment, that there's this
Right.
big group of people out there who have anxiety, and it's not
Hmm.
related to just you know kids. It's teenagers, it's adults, it's they all have that. So I have just this list of learning things to help them understand these kids a little bit better. So
I think families will appreciate that for sure.
yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about you being a children's book author. How would you say that the process was different this time from the first book, from the first time you wrote your first book?
So you're so sweet. I mean, it was very similar. I mean, I knew a little bit more, so it was easier, but I could not have done it without you and your group,
Hmm.
and my um, Maggie, my
Author coach.
author coach, and Estelle, my illustrator. I mean, it was similar, but it's just I couldn't have done it without all of you people. So
Mm.
I really appreciate you all. So
Yeah, our pleasure for sure.
yeah.
So let's talk about challenges. Did you find anything challenging when writing this book?
I think I said this the last time. My challenge is not so much with the writing, because I'm really good with the researching, and I know, but the marketing is always really
Mm.
hard for me to put myself out there and market. So that's always my biggest challenge. But I love the writing process. I mean, I just
Mm.
really enjoy sitting, writing, and interacting with people. And I know a lot of people with anxiety, so I talk with them and kids and adults. So I like that. But the marketing is always hard for me. So
Mm, yes, yes, yes. I
yeah.
think a lot of authors will be able to relate to that.
Yeah.
Now, this is your second book that you've published.
Yes.
How does it feel to have a second book out in the world?
Well, you know what? I think I said this before. If I could touch just one child and make a difference in their life, that's what's important to me. So that's kind of my goal in just helping kids understand, and you know, again, just one kid. If I could just one kid, that would be
Yes.
amazing. So,
Yeah, and I know
um,
your books are making a difference. It's so great.
yeah,
So
I'm
good. I'm so
hoping
proud of you,
so.
Susie.
Yeah, you're so sweet. Thank
So
you.
now here you are, a two-time children's book author. What
Yeah.
advice do you have for an author who may be thinking about writing their second book?
Well, I think the characters tell the story. The characters are really the people who tell this story. And, don't give up. Have courage, follow your passions, believe in yourself. Not easy to do, but, trust the team.
Hmm.
Trust that team. And also your fellow authors are really, really important for your support. So that is kind of
Definitely.
my advice. Yes,
Yes, it's
for
so good
everyone.
to be in community and supporting each other.
It is, and to try to do this by yourself is really hard. So it's nice to have your team and then community as well.
Oh, well,
So
thank you.
it's
Thank
really
you.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yes,
so friends, make sure to go to Amazon to grab a copy of this wonderful book and also grab a copy of Susie's first book. So, new book is called Teddy the Bear, A Story for Anxiety.
yes.
Susie, besides going to Amazon, where else can our viewers find you?
Well, Ingram Sparks, it's on, and also ebook. So
Okay. Yes. So
yeah,
all of that. So it's on Amazon, and then if you also some bookstores. So Ingram Spark will put it at bookstores for sure. Okay.
right. And I do
Very
have
good.
a website which I
Yes.
have not updated yet, quite yet, because the book hasn't come out, but it's Dr. Suzy Gray. So
Okay.
I will update that. It's still on my old book, but I've talked to Sarah Jones. And so
Perfect.
I'm waiting for it to come out and get some more things, but
Excellent.
on my
Excellent.
website as well, and Facebook
Okay.
and Instagram. So
Okay. What is
um,
it? Who are you on Instagram? What's your
just
handle?
Suzy Gray, Suzy
Susie
Gray.
Gray. Okay.
Make it easy.
Excellent.
So yeah.
Very
So
good.
I
Very
will
good.
update all my kids are coming home today and tomorrow. So I'm going to make them help me do all my Instagram and Facebook stuff.
Smart, smart,
Yes,
smart.
yes, yes.
Well, Susie, it's always so nice to talk to you, to catch up.
Yeah,
Before
thank
we
you.
go, is there anything else you wish to say or anything you wish I would have asked you?
No, I just want to say follow your dreams, and I hope to continue writing a series of books. I already have like 10 of them written on different neurodivergent brains. And the journey's amazing. I learned so much with your support and the whole staff. And it's just been a pleasure and honor working with you. It really has. And everyone is
Oh,
really so helpful and so inspiring. So it's just an amazing journey. So I
thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Well, we look forward to more books out in the world from you because your books,
Yes.
again, are making such a difference. They're so important in the lives of children right now. Susie, it was so great to meet you in
Yes.
person and to get a hug
Yes, that was
earlier in
very
the year.
fun. Yes, I still have
Yes.
the picture. So
Oh, awesome. So good. So good. Well, I'm so
yes,
proud of you. Friends
thank
watching,
you.
you know what to do. Go find Susie Gray on her social media. Go purchase the book. It's a book that everybody should have in their household. Well, thank you,
Thank
Susie.
you. I appreciate
You're
it so much and all of
you're
you. I
welcome.
really do. So, all right.
Thank
Have a
you,
good rest of your
everybody. Thanks.
day.